Alright, we're talking dreams again. And like I said in my last video, we're doing these rapid fire. Alright, because I haven't told them right off the bat, and I want to get them out as soon as possible. So, alright, the next dream that I had right before this one, this was like, I don't know, a day or two earlier, and I remember way less than the last dream that I had. All right, so um, we I am in some sort of building that you can only like go through water. Like water is everywhere. Like it's basically the floor, and you had to use. I feel like you had to use boats to get it. I mean, I'm pretty sure you had to use boats to get from part to part to part in this building. It didn't feel like a building though. Like it felt like a building, but it didn't feel like it was like a building that was submerged or anything. And we were like, survivors on a boat. It felt like the building was made for boats and water to be there. uh, I know that sounds crazy, but that's the that's my dreams. These are my dreams. All right. So, um, I I go through one of the water, like a doorway that like leads open to an open waterway essentially, and while I'm on this open water, like I'm looking at land, right? Like at the land shore, the shore, the sides of the land that's around the water, and I see this dude who's working on a couple super famous cars, like Japanese fame. Okay, so I'm pretty big into JDM, or I was at one point in my life into JDM, like cars and stuff like that. Uh, because of drifting, Initial D, my friend was obsessed with, race cars, so it rubbed off on me. And I see a couple super famous JDM cars. One I think was my dream car, which is an RX-7 FC3S. That's the Japanese name for it. It's the second generation of RX-7. If you want me to be specific in like North American terms. Um, and the other one I believe was the uh, Toyota Corolla from Initial D, the AE86, uh, and he was working on both of them. And my friend, who is super into cars, was part of this part of the dream. And he's like, "Hey, you should talk to him about this car." And I was like, "Okay, I'll 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 try to or whatever, right?" And I I tried talking to him about the car, and I don't remember what if I like tried to get the car from him or not. Um, but the dude ends up getting into the boat with us, and this is one of the last things that I distinctly remember. I remember getting high with this dude, smoking weed with him, in in this boat, uh, and yeah, it was like I can still remember how it feels, uh, and whatnot, even in the dream, and it it felt like I was, doing it in real life. And yeah, that. So I took a couple puffs and I passed it, and I was like, I don't know, zonked out. Uh, and I just was laying back in the boat while we were, I don't know where we were going, but while we were going someplace. And uh, I feel like we go back to the building again or something like that. And that's the end of this dream. That's all I can remember. Yeah. So I will see you guys in the next one.